The family reunion went quiet as 26-year-old Jaden stood up, his voice steady despite the knot in his chest. "You can laugh at my startup all you want," he said, locking eyes with his cousin, Ryan, "but I'm building something real." Ryan smirked, leaning back in his chair, his beer bottle glinting under the patio lights. "Real, Jaden? It's a pipe dream," he scoffed, sparking chuckles from others. Ryan thought he could humiliate Jaden in front of everyone, unaware of the stunning truth Jaden was hiding. His little startup was about to turn the tables in ways no one expected. Why had Jaden kept his success a secret, and what was about to change their family forever? Dear viewer, don't miss this electrifying story of grit, family drama, and triumph. Drop a comment with where you're watching from, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell to join our storytelling community. Let's dive into Jaden's journey. It was a warm July evening in Riverton, a mid-sized city where tech startups were sprouting alongside historic brick storefronts. Jaden Carter hustled through the streets, his laptop bag slung over his shoulder, his dark hair slightly messy from a long day. He wore a simple black t-shirt and jeans, his sneakers scuffing the pavement as he headed to his family's annual reunion at his aunt's suburban house. Jaden's startup, GreenCycle, was his pride, a mobile app connecting local farmers to urban markets for sustainable produce. But to his family, it was just Jaden's hobby joke they didn't take seriously. Jaden's cousin, Ryan, was the family's golden boy. At 30, Ryan was a sales manager at a big logistics firm, always flaunting his corner office and company car. He had a knack for charming everyone, but his charm often came with a sharp edge, especially toward Jaden. Ryan saw Jaden as the dreamer who'd never measure up. Their parents, Jaden's mom, a nurse, and Ryan's dad, a mechanic, were close, but the cousins had drifted apart, their rivalry simmering since childhood. "You'll figure it out," Ryan would say, his tone more mocking than supportive. Tonight's reunion was a big deal, with aunts, uncles, and cousins filling the backyard. Jaden arrived late, slipping through the gate to find tables laden with barbecue, music blaring, and kids running around. He greeted his mom, who hugged him tightly, then scanned the crowd. Ryan was holding court by the grill, his tailored shirt crisp, telling a story that had everyone laughing. Jaden grabbed a soda, bracing himself. He knew Ryan would bring up his startup, and he wasn't wrong. As Jaden sat down, Ryan called out, "Yo, Jaden, how's that app of yours? Still selling carrots to hipsters?" The crowd chuckled, and Jaden forced a smile. "It's doing all right," he said, keeping his tone light. "We're connecting farmers to markets, making a difference." Ryan grinned, leaning back. "A difference? Come on, man, it's a side hustle. You're not exactly Elon Musk." His sister, Kayla, a 24-year-old barista, giggled, and even Aunt Linda smirked. Jaden's cheeks burned, but he stayed calm. "It's more than a hustle," he said. "It's my business." Ryan raised his beer, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "Business? Jaden, you're coding in your basement. Get a real job, like me." The laughter grew, and Jaden's mom frowned, sensing his discomfort. "Ryan, that's enough," she said, but Ryan waved her off. "I'm just being honest." Jaden's dreaming too big for his britches. Jaden's hands tightened around his soda can, his patience fraying. "You don't know what I'm building," he said, his voice sharper. "You think it's a joke, but I'm proud of GreenCycle." Ryan laughed, loud and cutting. "Proud? Of what? A failing app? Wake up, cousin." The words hit hard, echoing years of Ryan's taunts. Jaden had always been the underdog, the kid who fixed computers while Ryan scored touchdowns. But he wasn't that kid anymore. His startup was gaining traction, with thousands of users and a recent investor pitch that could change everything. He could reveal it now, but something held him back. He didn't want to boast, he wanted to prove himself through results. "You'll see," Jaden said, standing. "I'm not failing," Ryan smirked. "Sure, Jaden. Keep dreaming." Dear viewer, have you ever been laughed at for chasing a dream? Share your story in the comments, and let's see how many of us have been in Jaden's shoes. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. Jaden stepped away, needing air. He wandered to the edge of the yard, where his best friend, Mia, a 27-year-old graphic designer who'd helped brand GreenCycle, was chatting with Kayla. Mia caught his eye, sensing his mood. Ryan being a jerk again? She asked, pulling him aside. Jaden nodded, exhaling. He thinks my startup's a joke. They all do. Mia frowned, her braids swaying as she leaned in. They don't know you've got 10,000 users and a pitch with Horizon Ventures next week. Why not tell them? Jaden shook his head. I don't need their approval. I just need to make this work. Mia's eyes softened. You're killing it, Jaden. Ryan's just jealous he's stuck in a cubicle while you're building something real. Show them when you're ready. Jaden managed a smile. Mia was right. He'd kept his success quiet to focus on the work, not the praise. 3 years ago, he'd been a broke coder, living in a shared apartment, teaching himself app development. While Ryan climbed the corporate ladder, Jaden scraped together savings, built GreenCycle from scratch, and partnered with local farmers. His app was now a lifeline for small farms, cutting out middlemen and delivering fresh produce to city dwellers. But to his family, he was still the kid with big dreams and no results. Back at the reunion, Jaden rejoined the group, avoiding Ryan. Kayla pulled him aside, her face apologetic. Sorry about Ryan, she said. He's just... Ryan, your app sounds cool. Tell me about it. Jaden relaxed, explaining how GreenCycle worked. Kayla's eyes lit up. That's amazing. Why don't you talk about it more? Jaden shrugged. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging. I'll let the results speak. Kayla nodded, impressed. You're gonna shut them all up one day. The next week, Jaden's life changed. His pitch to Horizon Ventures, a major VC firm, was a hit. They offered $500,000 to scale GreenCycle, with plans to expand to 3 more cities. Jaden was ecstatic, but kept it quiet, focusing on the work. He hired a small team, including Mia as creative lead, and moved into a modest office in Riverto. Meanwhile, Ryan's world was crumbling. His firm downsized, and he was laid off, his confidence shattered. Jaden heard about it from Kayla, but didn't gloat. He was too busy building. 3 months later, GreenCycle was booming, with 50,000 users and partnerships with 200 farms. Jaden's story caught the eye of a local news outlet, which ran a feature, Riverton Coders app saves small farms. The article went viral, shared across social media. Jaden's phone buzzed with messages from family, including Ryan, who texted, saw the article. Can we talk? Jaden hesitated, then replied, come by the office tomorrow. Ryan arrived at GreenCycle's office, a converted loft with exposed brick and bustling energy. Jaden, in a casual button-up, greeted him. Ryan, in a wrinkled polo, was humbled, his usual swagger gone. This place is... Wow, he said, eyeing the team working at laptops. You really did it. Jaden nodded. Took a lot of work. Sorry about your job. Ryan rubbed his neck. Yeah, it's been rough. I was wrong about your startup. I laughed because I didn't get it. I'm sorry. Jaden leaned back, studying him. You didn't just laugh, Ryan. You tried to make me feel small. Why? Ryan sighed. I was jealous. You were chasing something I never had the guts to. I'm proud of you, man. Jaden's anger eased. Thanks. But it's not about pride, it's about impact. This app helps farmers, families, communities. Ryan nodded, then hesitated. I'm looking for work. If you've got anything here, I'd hustle for you. Jaden raised an eyebrow, surprised. You want to work for me? Ryan gave a sheepish smile. Yeah, you're the boss now. After a moment, Jaden nodded. We need a sales lead. You're good at that, but you work hard, no ego. Deal? Ryan extended his hand. Deal over the next weeks. Ryan joined GreenCycle, diving into sales with unexpected humility. He connected with farmers, using his charm to secure new partnerships. Jaden watched, impressed. Ryan wasn't perfect, but he was trying. The family noticed the shift. At a smaller gathering, Aunt Linda pulled Jaden aside. You've changed Ryan, she said. He's different now, thanks to you. Jaden shook his head. He changed himself. I just gave him a chance. Kayla, now a GreenCycle intern, grinned. You're a legend, Jaden. The whole city's talking about your app. Jaden laughed. It's not about me. It's about the farmers, the users, the team. GreenCycle's success grew. Jaden launched a community program, teaching kids about sustainable farming, funded by app profits. The program, named Growiacy, partnered with Riverton schools, earning praise from local leaders. Jaden spoke at a tech conference, sharing his journey. Success isn't about proving others wrong, he said. It's about building something that lifts everyone up. The crowd cheered, and Jaden felt his younger self, the kid Ryan mocked, smiling back at him. 6 months later, GreenCycle had 100,000 users, and Ryan was thriving as sales lead, earning Jaden's respect. At a family barbecue, Ryan raised a toast to Jaden, who showed me what real success looks like. The family clapped, and Jaden hugged his cousin, their rivalry replaced by partnership. Jaden's mom whispered, "I always knew you'd shine." Jaden smiled, his heart full. Dear friend, Jaden's story proves that dreams, not doubters, define success. His grit turned a mock startup into a movement, showing that one idea can change lives. Today, Jaden mentors young coders, inspiring them to chase their visions. Comment below, what dream are you building, even if others laugh? Like, subscribe, and share to spread this message of resilience. Reach out to someone chasing a goal you might spark their breakthrough. Together, we can build a world where every dream gets a chance. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.